Maxine Waters recently gave an interview to update the public on her non-stop efforts to get the president impeached, and insists that Congress can make up any reason they want to impeach Trump. "This woman is clearly deranged," the amazing Maxine Waters on Wednesday gave an interview update on her relentless effort to impeach President Trump at the International LGBTQ Leadership Conference in Washington, D.C. The 79-year-old career politician from California told man-made multimedia impeachment is a big idea that not all of her colleagues are ready to commit to, in part because they don't even understand actually what it all means. Waters argued that her participation in the impeachment of President Bill Clinton gives her unique experience to head the process, which she insists lawmakers can instigate at any time with or without evidence the president committed a crime. "I have a great sense of it. I went through the impeachment of Clinton. I served on the Judiciary Committee and I know very well that the Congress of the United States can define what is impeachment and why they want to do it." Waters said it's not that there's any one criminal law or certain criminal laws that have to be in place in order to do impeachment. It's all defined when the Congress of the United States feels you've been dishonorable, that you've been harmful in some way, that you're not good for the country, they can impeach you, she said. "So I believe he is someone that needs to be impeached." Waters told the reporter she has few Republican friends, but she believes they're largely silent about Trump's alleged unnamed transgressions because they're intimidated by the president and his popularity with voters. Many of them don't know whether or not he's going to come into their districts, and they have districts that voted for him and he will turn out the vote against them, Waters said, adding that it's critical support Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into alleged collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia in 2016. The interview follows months of Waters grandstanding on impeaching the president, an issue she's raised at Democratic rallies, speeches to LGBTQ youth, AIDS fundraisers, eulogies, awards ceremonies, and virtually everywhere she speaks, often leading chants of Impeach 45. Waters' comments at the DC LGBTQ event came on the same day the House of Representatives overwhelmingly rejected a privileged solution to introduce 2 articles of impeachment against Trump. Fox News reports. Democratic Representative Al Green, who has repeatedly called for the president's removal, introduced 2 articles of impeachment against Trump on Wednesday. But lawmakers immediately voted to effectively kill his resolution, with 364 voting to table it and 58 Democrats voting to move ahead. In a dramatic speech on the floor ahead of the vote, Green called Trump unfit for office and accused him of high misdemeanors. Regardless, Waters remains optimistic that many of her esteemed colleagues will come around to voting Trump out of office. "Many elected officials are just not ready," she said. "What we need to do is keep up the discussion and the advocacy about these public policy issues." Waters, ironically, has repeatedly called for impeaching the president for a variety of reasons, from being the most despicable, dishonorable human being this country's ever seen to his penchant for name-calling, while offering praise for Michigan Representative John Conyers as a man with impeccable integrity. Waters made the comments about Conyers roughly a month before the longest-serving member of Congress was forced to resign his post amid a barrage of accusations that he sexually harassed female staffers in his office for years, among other sexual shenanigans.